Hello and welcome to a channel update video for November 2019. It's going to be a quick one. Well, I say it's quick. It's me. It'll probably turn into like a 30-minute video. I'll try and be as concise as possible. I wanted to update you guys on a few things. Haven't been very active lately, reposting old videos and things like that. Been kind of busy with a lot of things, mainly trying to get two 24-hour movie marathons edited before the end of the year, which is seeming less and less possible, but I'm determined to get them both out before the end of the year. So you'll probably see 24-hour movie marathon 8 being released on like the 31st of December, like 11 p.m., something like that. But that's been taking up time, and then other things have been taking up time, and I got a new laptop, had to set a lot of things up with that, and there's been a lot of problems with kind of getting everything the way that I need it to be, just the right configuration of programs, and the new Windows system has been very, not that it's a new Windows, but I know there's just like they keep updating it and then things just seem to be working backwards to the way that I like them. So I've been wasting days just like trying to get things back to the way that I find comfortable to work with. Then there was Asian Cinema Season 2. I want to thank everyone who watched those and commented on those. I loved doing those videos. Definitely didn't burn me out, but it distracted me from what I should have been doing, which was editing the 24-hour movie marathons. But I love doing it, and I want to kind of announce that there'll be a phase 2 to Asian Cinema Season 2. I suppose I could just call it Asian Cinema Season 3 and do it next year, but there's so much I wanted to do with Asian Cinema Season 2 that I didn't get to do, and ultimately had to just draw a line under it. So I'm just going to continue that. So what you saw throughout the entirety of September and the first 2 weeks of October was phase 1 of Asian Cinema Season 2, and then a lot of the films that I feel like I promised would get reviews in the trailer, those will be covered in phase 2, which at this point I was thinking I could do in December, but I need to dedicate every waking moment to these 24-hour movie marathon projects until they're done. So I think Asian Cinema Season 2 Phase 2 will be coming at some point in 2020. There's just a few more reviews I want to do, finish the Bruce Lee videos, do a few more Jackie Chan reviews, maybe a couple more Studio Ghibli stuff, but also Epic Film Challenge 2 reviews, and some more movie vlogs. So yeah, there's a lot more I wanted to cover, and there's so many more Asian films looking at me right now from my shelf that could have been featured and weren't. So yeah, more to come in 2020 with Asian Cinema Season 2, and I look forward to getting back to that when the pressure's off a little bit. And it's funny that because I feel like I'm under pressure to release the two 24-hour movie marathons, and the only pressure in the situation is coming from up here. It's not like any of you are kind of clamoring for those projects, or at least not clamoring for them at a specific set date. To me, it would fuck with my OCD if I were to release Marathon 8 in 2020, because then it's kind of, I don't know, I like having it yearly, and even though we did the marathon back in like March, I think it was, it just shows you how much of a procrastinator I am. The same thing happened with marathon. It just gets worse and worse. I remember it seems every year I do the marathon, it takes me longer to sit down with the footage and actually make the marathon. It's almost like just filming it and doing it. It's like, oh, I've done it. And then I just forget about it for months at a time. And it just drags on longer and longer. So need to get better at that. But yeah, the problem at the moment is that I have the John Carpenter one I did in January, which again shows you my procrastination issues. And yeah, it's just taking a while. It's going to be like a 6-hour video, and it's like I'm editing everything. It's not just like slapped together like a movie vlog, like the Zatoichi one that I released for Asian Cinema Season 2. It's properly, I've put a lot of time into it, and it's just taking time, I guess. So, and then I got to do another one. So yeah, it feels like it's all crashing down on top of me at the minute, and then there's so many other things I need to do work-wise, with my jobs. So it's tough, but I'm kind of, I feel like I need a big break by next year. And there's always these projects floating around in my head, and it's just like, I don't know. It's tough in a very first world problem kind of way. I readily and fully admit. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed with everything lately, I guess. And it's all just from up here, you know. I'm sure if I just said, guys, I need a few months, I'll do the marathons next year, no one would care. Everyone would be really supportive, I'm sure, and say, that's cool, take your time, no worries, and it would be fine. And I could relax a little bit before Christmas, but I want to finish them before the end of the year, you know. But that was my stupid decision to do 2 24-hour movie marathons in the same goddamn year, and then leave the editing until like the last fourth of the year, the last quarter. So it's all on me. But yeah, videos will be less frequent, I suppose, moving forward. And then there's fucking episode 9 coming out, so I have to make videos for that. And not in a sense of obligation, but, you know, I want to talk about episode 9. But yeah, that's kind of frustrating because it's like it's the end of the Skywalker saga, and I've been doing these road to episode 7, 8, and 9 videos for like, you know, 7 years now. And I just haven't got the time to really dig into the road to episode 9 stuff. So that's a bit of a shame, but it kind of is what it is, and it all reflects my personal road to those movies. And right now that road is cluttered with a lot of other stuff that I want to do for YouTube. And then there's the word of all these new changes coming to YouTube in December, and all this kind of, you know, panicky fear-mongering, and, you know, people thinking that, yeah, it's all going to go to shit and people are going to leave YouTube. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I buy that entirely, but things are changing, and who knows what the landscape is going to be like even next month. But for now, I move forward, I plug away at these marathons, and hopefully I can get them done in time, and you can enjoy them, hopefully, fingers crossed. That's the intent. And one more thing I want to just edit in here somewhere, because I forgot to talk about it when I initially recorded this video. Lynchfest is another thing that I wanted to kind of, you know, get stuck back into, and it just doesn't seem like there's going to be time. So I wanted like 2019 to be Lynchfest. I guess it's going to be like a 2-year thing. So Lynchfest will also continue into 2020. I have 2 reviews recorded for Dune and Lost Highway. So I got those out before the end of the year. They'll be fairly easy to kind of throw up. But there's a lot more things I wanted to talk about with David Lynch. There's all the Twin Peaks videos as well, and they're just going to have to be shelved for a while, I think. But it has been great this year getting into more David Lynch stuff, and we'll see. But those videos will be coming eventually, but yeah, they'll have to probably take a back seat for a while. Anyway, on with the rest of the video. So that's it for now, I think. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know, it feels weird to be making a video. It's been so long, it feels like it's been a few weeks since I've actually sat down to make a video. So I'll have a new Blu-ray update coming soon, and a few other bits and pieces, but otherwise it'll probably be quite light on content for the next little bit. I did release a trailer for the John Carpenter Marathon, which I was really happy with, so I hope you enjoyed that if you did see it. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans and calling into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you.